Why you can't just push through pelvic symptoms. If you're active, ambitious, or just used to pushing through discomfort, this one's for you. Maybe you leak a little when you lift, clenching without realizing it, or ignoring pelvic pressure or heaviness after long days on your feet. So you've done that, and you're still uncomfortable. This video is for younger women, non-mothers, and athletic women who are being failed by one-size-fits-all answers. It's for those who have been told to just do Kegels or go harder or stop worrying. It's about what really happens to your pelvic floor when you're constantly bracing, clenching, and constantly pushing through. We're unpacking why pelvic floor symptoms like leaking, pressure, or pain are not signs of weakness or failure. They're your body's way of asking for a different kind of strength, one that starts with awareness, not grit. The culture of pushing through. From a young age, many girls are taught to perform, perfect, persist. Sore, push on through. Tired, train harder. Emotional, channel it. Whether in sport, school, or work, the messaging is consistent. Resilience means ignoring discomfort. This mindset is often rewarded, but it comes at a cost. And one place that cost might show up is actually your pelvic floor. What happens when you're always clenching? Your pelvic floor isn't just a group of muscles. It's a coordination center. It works with your breath, your core, and your nervous system. When you're constantly in performance or protection mode, these muscles tighten and then they stay tight. They don't get the signal to release. That chronic holding can lead to leaking with exertion. Even if you're fit, a heavy or dragging feeling in your pelvis after activity, pain during sex or internal exams, difficulty emptying your bladder or bowels, a core that feels disconnected no matter how many ab exercises you do. You might be lifting heavy, doing high-impact workouts, or practicing intense yoga, but without pelvic floor coordination and release, those movements reinforce tension, not just function. It's not about strength. In pelvic health, strength can be misunderstood. It's not about being tight, but being responsive. A strong pelvic floor contracts when needed and releases when it's not. Hypertonic or overactive pelvic floor muscles often show up in athletic women. A 2019 study in the International Urogynecology Journal found that female athletes, particularly those in high-impact sports, showed a significantly higher rate of pelvic floor dysfunction, including both weakness and overactivity compared to non-athletic controls, not because they're weak, but because they're overtrained, unbalanced, and stuck in clench mode. Why leaking doesn't mean you're broken. Stress urinary incontinence, that means leaking when you laugh, lift, jump, or run, is incredibly common in younger athletic populations. A systematic review in neurology and urodynamics found prevalence rates as high as 80% in sports like gymnastics, trampolining, and long-distance running. This isn't about laziness or lack of control, it's about pressure management. If your breath is shallow, your core is gripping, your pelvic floor is bracing constantly, they can't respond effectively to sudden load. It's not weak, it's exhausted. Why breath and pressure matter. Every time you inhale, your diaphragm moves downward, and your pelvic floor should respond by lengthening. On the exhale, the pelvic floor lifts and supports. But when you hold your breath to brace or train your abs to stay pulled in all day, you interrupt this system. Over time, this disconnect builds pressure. That pressure shows up as leaking, heaviness, doming in the belly when working, or a general sense of something just doesn't feel right. You can't out-train that pressure with more Kegels. You need to restore coordination, and that starts with breath. Why just push through doesn't work. Your symptoms are not something to push through. They are signs of imbalance and miscommunication and overload. And ignoring them doesn't build strength, but compensation. And long term, that compensation becomes dysfunction, pain, leaks, pressure. These are signals. Your body isn't trying to sabotage your goals, it's simply asking for help. The MUTU approach for younger and active women. MUTU isn't just for postpartum or menopausal women. It's for any woman who wants function and not just fitness. For women who want to feel strong and connected, not just look the part. The program starts with breath, posture, and reconnection. It teaches you how to release your pelvic floor before asking it to contract. It shows you how to move in ways that support, not suppress, your core and pelvic health. Whether you're an athlete or just active, MUTU meets you where you are, and it gives you the tools that go far beyond just do your Kegels. You don't have to be leaking to have a problem. You don't have to wait for symptoms to get worse. You don't need to earn the right to seek support. If your body feels off, if something doesn't feel right, you're allowed to stop, listen, and restore. Pushing through pelvic floor symptoms isn't a badge of honor. It's a signal that you've been given incomplete information, and that can change. Start your 10-day free trial of MUTU to understand how your breath, posture, and pelvic floor really work together. This isn't about slowing down. It's about moving forward with power, precision, and care.